gonna save this. And if you download somebody's texture pack, here's where we're gonna start using them. I'm gonna go GFX pack, or I mean GFX pack, doesn't matter. You can use these flares. If you have these flares, like optical flares, there are millions of them. I use a lot the first one, just for like really nice, because it looks really nice. Press Control U and just set saturation to 0 or colorize whatever color you need. You can use maximum or 50 for this. It looks still good, but I'm just gonna untick that and set saturation to 0. I'm gonna drag this on our background, and we're gonna put it over our modules box. We're gonna go to this thing, whatever you fucking call it, and set it to screen. There's no really other things that you can set, but yeah, screen's fine. And I love putting it at the very top nicely here. Looks really nice. Looks like a nice whatever. Then just duplicate it, as I told you before. Control J. You can put it nicely, maybe down here. Doesn't matter. Down here is just fine. And you can also put it down. I'm sorry. Down here. So it looks very nice. As you can see, it has those ugly, these ones, and we're just gonna erase them. Just erase them like this, and just go there. Erase at both sides, and yeah, just looks really nice. Well, yeah, looks really nice. And I think I see one mistake here. As you can see that. Okay, gonna save it. And this is the part where we just keep on putting textures. You can keep on putting random things, like if you have Sim 4D renders like this, you can put these cool things on. Haven't used them for a while. So it could be like textures. Yeah. I love using this one texture. It's down here. Yeah, this one and this one. They're two really cool textures. For now, I'm just gonna use this one. It's small. Yes, it is small. And now I'm actually not gonna use this one. It is seriously small. Make sure your texture is actually really. If you're making a pattern background, you can put your small texture up there. But make sure your texture is a normal size. That can be bigger than something like this. And I know that this one isn't. This one's big. This one's actually really big. And drag it onto our yeah, just done. So zoom out. Now this background isn't too advanced, like I just wanted to make it so you actually know how to make something. We're gonna go under. We're just gonna make the size a bit bigger so it's kinda in a place where the light is, like this one where we just created. Okay. Then just saturation 0, and make sure this is overlay. And as you can see, if we zoom in, it makes this nice texture. Now you can go to image, adjustments, curves, you want to make it a bit lighter, like that, so it's more visible. And I did that because I couldn't see anything, or like almost anything. So as you can see, it looks really nice, gives it really nice effect. One thing I just want to tell you, when you're making backgrounds, try to make them like clean, so they're not like full of just totally flares, like full of everything, so it doesn't have too much things in it. Otherwise it'll just look too much stuff on it, and it will look actually really bad. But if you're putting a lot of stuff on it, make it look kind of clean. And I'm actually gonna make one thing, that is, just go to the rectangle tool. I'm just gonna drag out a little. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag that out. When you're using the rectangle tools, I recommend to just right click, rasterize layer. Just makes it better. I'm just gonna make this sideways, and put it under this. Kind of make it like this. I'm gonna. Sorry. So yeah, you just make that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to gradient overlay. This just most people do. Scale to 0. I mean 10. And let me see. Linear. And just put a kind of dark gray color. Even you're making a colorful background, just do it. And I don't know why, but this shouldn't be. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. Okay, so we're gonna make a shape, a little shape, about there. Rasterize it, and I'm gonna go to outer glow, black 5, spread 5, and that was whatever 5, everything 5. And I'm gonna go to gradient overlay, scale 0. This should be really dark. If you put it black, you will just mess it all up, so just make it from a dark gray fading to a light gray. So we're gonna go to color overlay and make sure that is white, or kind of, yeah, make sure that's white. And we're gonna press oh yeah, blend mode, make sure that's overlay. So as you can see, it has like 2 colors. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make a new layer and merge it with the other layer. Just make a new. What that does, it just rasterizes it another way. And what we're gonna do now is let me think. Control U again. This thing that comes up, and just choose the color that you were gonna put it on. Like, I think one thing you can do is go to color overlay and just make this overlay just a bit darker. Yeah, so I'm gonna just fill this with a nice darker gray, like just a light gray, just fill the top. Just make sure it just puts the top white half. Just move it if you need to. Then hold Alt. Make sure it's above this layer. So you hold Alt and just click that. So it should be like this. And I think I'm gonna make it a bit lighter. Gonna make it about color overlay way light. As you can see, it's going over, kinda. And just delete that. Actually, you know what? Don't mind about that. Keep it like this. Keep it like this. Sorry for that. And we're just gonna right click, create, convert to smart object, and transform it. Control T, and just put, just hold shift and kind of drag it sideways, something like this, and just move it like about there. Looks nice. And change the color. Oh, now we're just gonna rasterize this. I'm gonna change the color to, I'm actually gonna give it a color here. I'm gonna give it a nice blue color. 2 times.